I did not even check I did not do my eyebrows, like at all. I did not look if they need any plucking. I did not put anything on my eyebrows. Why am I doing this video? Oh my gosh, Wren. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna stand back a little farther. You won't see all the details, huh? Don't zoom in.
Yeah, we were wild and free, and you know everything about me. So wild and free, and you know everything about me.
Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Wren, and I'm on a journey to lose 150 pounds. Forgive the appearance. I'm not ready to film this video, actually. I don't know when I would ever be ready, so I just am turning on the camera. Okay, so if you see I'm talking a little funny, I like somehow hurt my gum, the back of my mouth somehow. So I'm officially done with week 1, back on track and everything. This is my second weigh-in, but it's the end of week 1. So I don't want to say like, oh, round 2, week 1 weigh-in, like, cause who knows, by the end of this, I might be like round 12, week 4, like, I'm not doing that. So I'm just gonna call this a weekly weigh-in. And this weekly weigh-in just so happens to be the end of week 1. We'll be going over those results here in a minute. So stay tuned for that. I'm gonna be doing a weigh-in, and remember I'm doing an average weigh-in now. So I was weighing in every day. Of course I missed a couple days, but I'm weighing in every morning, and then I'm averaging it out my weight for the week. So I'm just gonna talk about my week here, and then we'll do the weigh-in. This might not be that long of a video. I just wanted to update you guys. So yeah, this week sucked, basically. I mean, I stayed on track and everything, but I was still dealing with a lot of depression. It's not something I've really experienced that much in my life, so it's like not fun at all. So like waking up early for me has been a struggle. Staying awake has been a struggle. Remembering to get up and weigh myself in the morning has been hard. Getting my exercise in has been hard. Like, I just don't want to do it. It's crazy. I don't really have like the excitement that like you would want when you're like getting back on track, like doing a diet and stuff. Like me continuing to do this, even though I'm not like, woohoo, I'm on a diet, you know, is I think gonna be what gets me to my goals, right? Because I can't just wait around, especially in 2020. I can't wait around to be excited about doing anything good for myself right now. I'm just like kind of chugging along right now, and hopefully I don't bring you guys down, because I'm gonna have notes here. Sorry. It's been hard remembering to exercise. Also, I've been like really hungry this week. This last week, I've been like really, really hungry, like every day. Like there's a couple days in the month where I will be really hungry more than what I would be eating normally. I think that just has to do with like my womanly functions and stuff like that. But it was crazy because this week it was like day after day after day. I'm like, I am starving still. And I think it was because of what I mentioned before, which is feeling depressed and so tired and so lazy and having no energy. That meant that all the food I was making myself was just like a lot of stuff I'm just throwing together really quick, you know? And so I wasn't eating a lot of food that was more filling and maybe high in protein and stuff like that. So I ended up just still being hungry like a little bit after. I still stayed on track though, but what I did to deal with that was as soon as I figured out what the problem was, I tried to change my food a little bit. But when I was having those moments where I was like, I'm still hungry, like what do I do? Of course, I would try to eat some fruit. Grapes. I've been loving grapes recently. Like right when I get a bag of grapes in the house now, I just rinse them immediately, and then I stick them in like a little like container with no lid on it, and I just have it in the fridge. So every time I open the fridge, I'm like, oh, boop, 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 like eat a few grapes, you know? Also, I found a snack that's basically one of my free foods. It's edamame, which if you guys love edamame, it's a vegetable, right? So for me, that's something I don't track. So that helped me because I can eat it for free and it won't count against my calories basically. So I just would eat some with a little soy sauce. I think there was one time I put a little panko on it, so I counted those calories then, but that really helped me to get through the week. So going into next week, I'm gonna just try to be more excited. Can someone try to be more excited? I don't know. I need to try to put more time and effort into my meal planning and actually getting in the kitchen and making something and cooking something, and you know, cooking chicken or the ground turkey or eggs, you know, stuff like that. So I've had just a weird, lazy, sleepy, hungry week. Been very uncomfortable, honestly. Sorry, guys. So yeah, that's just been my week. Going forward, I'm going to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I said, I didn't plan this video out too much. But I'm just gonna try better at thinking ahead of time about my meals, not being like, oh, standing in front of the fridge like, what I want, what sounds good, you know, this kind of thing. So I'm gonna try to do that and fill in more of my meals with my free foods because they're usually higher in protein and fiber and stuff. So they're a little more filling because it's fruits and vegetables and lean proteins. Yeah, oh, water. Did I mention my water? It's been really hard to remember to get my water in too. Because I have this like childish, whiny feeling where I'm like I don't want to do it. Like my brain is not remembering, get your butt up and do your exercise. Oh, it's time for water now. Like I'm just like, kind of pouty. There was a couple days this week where I didn't get all my water in, but I drank some water, just not my 64 ounces. And there was a couple days I didn't do exercise either. I think there was 2 days I did not exercise this week. I was just like, Wren, like, here we go. Like, you didn't get your exercise in, or you didn't drink your water tape. Oh, you didn't exercise this morning, and now it's the end of the night, and now you're going to bed, and what are you gonna do? And it's just like, well, go, screw it. Like, it's just kind of like goes along with how my week has been, right? But I did remember the one thing is like, okay, well, if you're not exercising today, you have to do it tomorrow. Because like I mentioned in the last video, I don't want to disrupt the habit building because as my brain forms this habit, it's gonna take away that like, I don't wanna do it feeling. It's just gonna be like more like an autopilot kind of thing. So it'll actually make it easier for me, so I don't wanna screw that up. So the 2 days I missed of my exercise, they were not back to back. They were with a day or two in between. So I did that. Like, that was a good decision, right, Wren? It feels like, I'm saying this all like it was a bad week, but I still exercised 5 out of 7 days. I still ate within my calories, and I still drank a lot of water this week, even though there's a couple days I didn't reach my goal. That's still way more than, before all this I would have been drinking, because if I'm really bad, if I'm not like following some sort of program, I just don't drink water. It's just not something I ever want to do. I usually just like go from coffee to pop to like alcohol. Like that's how my chronication had been, So I'm trying this. One of the things I'm trying to change is having the desire to drink water. Although, anyways, all that being said, like I did pretty good for week 1 on a diet. It's just, I just know how I felt throughout the day, all the days, and I wish I felt better. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get out of the funk. I'm hoping for happier week 2. I guess we'll see. And that's just how this is. That's how this goes. Like, that's kind of what I do here on my channel. I kind of just like tell you how it is. I'm not going to come on here and be like, hey guys, so everything was so perfect and great and everything. Like, that's not how this goes. So basically week 1 wasn't that fun. I wasn't that excited about it. On to week 2 now, and I'm hoping it'll be better. I don't know what I'm gonna do exactly, but I'm gonna be trying to figure out how to get myself out of this little funk I'm in. So with that being said, let's just get into the weigh-in. Okay, so let's start with my daily weigh-ins here. The 8th of December, I weighed in at 307.8. That was the starting weight from last week I showed you guys. On the 9th, I weighed in at 308.2. I went up there. On the 10th, I weighed in at 308.2 again. I don't know how that happens. And on the 11th, I weighed in at 307.8. Are you guys seeing a pattern here? And on the 12th, I did not weigh in. The 13th, I weighed in at 305.8. And then on the 14th, I did not weigh in. So we're gonna take that total and divide it by 5 since I missed 2 days. So it comes out to an average of 307.6 for the week. So last week, the weigh-in was 307.8, and now this week, my weigh-in is a 307.6, so I'm actually down 0.2 pounds for my first week, so that's good. At least I didn't gain, right? Okay, let's get into my measurements. So there are last week's measurements there. This week, my arm measured in at the same 14.5 inches. My upper chest measured in at 46.75 inches. So I'm actually down 1.25 inches there on my upper chest. My bra line measured in at 47.75 inches, so it's actually up 1/4 inch there. My waist was 58.25 inches, so I'm actually down 1/4 inch. My hips measured at 59 inches, which means I'm up 1/2 inch there on my hips. And then my thigh measured in at 29 inches, so I'm actually down 3/4 of an inch on my thigh. So yeah, I lost 0.2 pounds. So not that amazing, but it's not awful either. This week was a struggle. So it makes sense I only lost the 0.2 pounds, but I am still going forward, and next week will hopefully be better for me. And it's the week before Christmas. So yeah, I guess stay tuned to see if I feel any better next week. Sorry, you guys. I'll get better, I'm sure. I'm gonna be fine. Thanks for watching. I know this is probably not that long of a video, but that's okay because my last one was like really long, so this makes up for that a little bit. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button. It helps my channel out. And then if you want to be notified whenever I post something new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will be back next week, come hell or high water. Thanks for watching. This was kind of a rough one, but I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Tracy, does that look swollen? Does that look like a little bit of a chipmunk cheek? Keep an eye on that thing.